Rod DeGeorge here, and welcome to my channel. If you dig everything about music, please consider subscribing as we deal with many facets of it right here on this channel. Today, we're going to learn how to play the Avengers Endgame theme song. I'm going to show you my approach to it. If you didn't see the video, I'll have a card for it up here that you can check it out, my performance of it, and I'll show you what I did. I followed it pretty closely, but I took some liberties as well. So what we're doing here, the main chord progression is D minor, then D7, then B flat, and then G minor. Okay, so I do a bunch of different voicings here. I'll quick show you a couple of them. D minor bar chord, 5th fret, and then D minor 7, we just lift our pinky. So the D minor bar chord, we're barring the first finger across the 5th fret of these 5 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this, we have the middle finger, 6th fret of the 2nd string, pinky, 7th fret of the 3rd string, and the 3rd finger is going to be the 7th fret of the 5th string. That's the D minor. Then for the D minor 7, we just lift that pinky up. Then for the B flat, it's basically 6-string bar chord. So I'm in drop D tuning. Forgot to tell you that. I'll show you why in a second. But so the B flat is like the B flat bar chord on the 6th fret. So what we're doing is 6th fret, 1st and 2nd string, okay, with our 1st finger. Our middle finger gets the 7th fret of the 3rd string. Pinky and 3rd finger are both on the 8th fret of the 4th and 5th string. Now the voicing I use for the G minor, I bring this down just like that F shape, and I add the pinky on the 2nd string. So we have 1st finger, 6th fret of the 1st string, pinky on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, middle finger, 7th fret of the 3rd string, and then the 3rd finger is going to be the 8th fret of the 4th string. So that's the basic chord progression, and I'll get deeper into that, and I also do different voicings. But what's next then is you have these, what I used was tapped harmonics, okay? So with my left hand, I'm doing a D5 chord. So my pinky is on the 5th fret of the 1st string, middle finger, 3rd fret of the 2nd, and my 1st finger is on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Now what I do, I go 12 frets up. So if you could visualize that pattern, 12 frets up, I take my middle finger and I tap right on the fret. Okay, now I could just go, but I like the chimey sound of the tapped harmonics there. So that's what I did there. Then the next part, you have this. What I'm doing there, the first time I hit the 12th fret. Now, like I said, we're in drop D. So this low E string is tuned to a D. All right? So I take the 1st finger on the 12th fret and then go to the open. 14th fret, 15th, 17th, and then up to the 19th. So it's, I messed up back there for a second. There is no open string between the 17th and the 19th fret on the low D string. So we have D, open D, and then here we have the E, which is going to be the 14th fret. So 12th fret open, 14 open, 15 open, 17, 19. And then after that, I just do 2 open. So it starts out. Okay, and then as it gets a little heavier and progresses, then I come down here to this open D just to give it a different sound. when I was layering so many guitars, I needed to not have as many low frequencies. So doing that here was going to muddy it up. So I went to this open D and I went. Okay, now what that is open D, the E 2nd fret, open D, F 3rd fret, and then we go open D again, and then we go to the G A. So we go open, 2nd, open, 3rd, open, 5th, 7th. So. Okay, that's the next part. All right, so that all leads up to those big hits. And this again, we use the open D, and those big hits are, I just do a D5 chord with that open D. And then what I do is unison bends, and I'm starting with the F. My first finger is going to be the 6th fret of the 2nd string. My 3rd finger is going to be the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and I bend that note up to match that, but I hit them at the same time, and I do a slow bend so you hear that dissonance. Okay, so I start with the F, then hear the A, which is going to be the same thing, but the first finger is now on the 10th fret of the 2nd string, the 3rd finger is on the 12th fret of the 3rd string. And then we go up to the 13th fret, the C of the 2nd string, and the 15th fret of the 3rd string. And then up to the 15th fret, 1st finger on the 2nd string, and the 17th fret, 3rd finger, 3rd string. So we have. And then I throw in just a little lick to take it to the next part. And what I do is a finger tapping thing. Now I'm going to show you the finger pattern of the left hand. So what my left hand is doing, here we have the 8th fret of the 1st string. We go 8, 6, 5, 2nd string, 8, 6, 5, 3rd string, 7, 5, 3. Okay? 7, 5, 3 of the 4th string, 7, 5, 3 of the 5th string. And then I slide down to that B flat. So that's the finger pattern. So what we have is 10, 8, 6, 5, 10, 8, 6, 5. So it's a 2-string pattern. We do 10, pull off to 8, 6, 5, 10, 8, 6, 5. And then that was the 1st and 2nd string. Then we do the 2nd and 3rd string. 10, 8, 6, 5, 10, 7, 5, 3. So, and then we do the 3rd and the 4th string, and these are identical. 10, 7, 5, 3, 10, 7, 5, 3. Okay, then we do the 4th and the 5th string, again identical. So we go 10, 7, 5, 3, 10, 7, 5, 3, and then slide down there. So. Okay, so that's that lick. And then we get to the main melody, and the guitar, the one guitar is doing. Okay, so what we're doing there is the D, the 7th fret of the 3rd string, go up to the E, 9th fret of the 3rd string, back to the D, F, 10th fret, back to the D. Then we go the G, the 12th fret, back to D, then F, back to D. So we have okay, as that's going on, then I just do 2, 3, 4, 1. And this is octaves. 5th string, 5th fret, 7th fret on the 3rd string. And we mute these, so I kind of lay these flat, just make sure, and I also touch the low E string. So 5th fret to 7th, I'm just going to, it keeps this pattern, so I'll just say the root, the low root here, low octave. So if I remember correctly, it does the octave on the 5th fret, and then up to the 8th, 7th, back to that 5th fret. Okay, so 5th, 8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 10. 7, 8, and then it goes back to the 7th fret. Then it goes 8, 10, 12. So that part. So the next part, we do the D here and this D. So we're on the 3rd string, 7th fret, 1st string, 10th fret. Again, I'll just say the fret of the lower octave. So we're keeping this octave shape and we're going. So we're going 7th, 10th, 15, 14, sorry about that. 7, 10, 15, 14, doing this octave. And does that, then it goes to the 12th fret, 14th, 15, 14, then 12, 14, 15, 17. Then the main thing that you hear is that main melody that we are talking about. Okay, and then those are the basic parts of this song. It's not too difficult to play if you've been playing for a while. My approach to it was just kind of grab the whole essence of the song and try to adapt it to guitar in a nice arrangement. I didn't want to add percussion and all that. I just wanted to do it all on guitar and have fun with it. So what I did was I tried to mimic some of the percussion with the rhythm part. So that chord progression that we spoke about in the beginning, the D minor 7, B flat, and G minor. What I did was then it added a little bit. Okay, so like I said, I added and layered a little bit. For those rhythm parts, I did a couple different voicings. You know, sometimes I would do the D minor up here, then the D minor 7. So D minor up here would be like that 6-string minor bar chord, but I'm not doing the 6th string as that's tuned down to a D. So I have 12th fret on the 5th and 4th string, and then 10th fret, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Then what I do is I take this pinky off and play the 10th fret for the D minor 7, okay? And then here, for the B flat, I'm doing 12th fret of the 4th string, 10th of the 3rd, 11th of the 2nd, and 10th of the 1st. I do that by barring this across the first 3 strings. My first finger goes across the first 3 strings on the 10th fret, My middle finger comes in and gets the second finger on the 11th fret, and the 12th fret is my third finger on the 4th string. And then to make that a G minor, that's a B flat. To make that a G minor, I put this pinky down on the 3rd string, 12th fret. So again, here's another voicing. D minor, and then D minor 7, and then the B flat, and then the G minor. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please consider hitting the subscribe button and be sure to hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button. That way YouTube will keep you up to date. Also, I wanted to let you know that I do have a free guitar lesson down in the description on how to switch chords quickly and easily. If you're interested, just click the link and it's yours absolutely free. Also, please consider checking out some of my other videos. I have some original material, some cover stuff, and this is what YouTube thinks would fit you the best. So please stick around, check out some more videos, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. Peace.